A lot of people have this perception that the second you get off social media, your life will be so much more peaceful. Hi, beautiful people. It is Brianna Kakamisi from selfdisciplinestartsnow.com. Today, I want to talk about how my life has been being off of social media for 4 years. 4 years. A lot of people have this perception that the second you get off social media, your life will be so much more peaceful. But the truth is, wait, that is the truth. That is the truth. That is 100% the truth. Honestly, this is not a long video. My life has been so much more peaceful. This is a topic I could talk about forever because it has literally been like a part of my identity being a millennial without social media. To me, it's something I don't think about at all, but honestly, it is something people are constantly asking me about. People always have so many questions about it. Often people are confused and like, but truthfully, being off of social media has given me so much peace, so much clarity. At this point, there is so much research that proves social media puts us at an increased rate of feeling depressed, anxious, and even feeling ill. Even when I started my business, I believe I received so many more ideas and I was able to think about so much because I wasn't being influenced by other businesses, by other ideas. So many things that I think about are really my own ideas. Does that make sense? I'm not constantly being influenced by influencers or by, what social media platforms decide to push onto me. Even though I love my business, I do think it's important to network. I do think that obviously social media has took us all by storm and it is such a great tool. But for me, I value the mental clarity and peace I have from not having any social media. It's been 4 years, y'all. So for me personally, I would say the benefits of social media would be networking and advertising, just because I have this business. So you want to advertise yourself, you want to create a brand, and you really want to put yourself out there in the way that you choose. Social media is great for that. However, when I look at social media now, and I think about whether or not I want to get on it, again, after 4 years, I have to weigh my options and look at other things in life besides advertising, besides branding, and besides networking. Even though those are very important things for a business owner, the truth is my life is so much more than that. Our lives are so much more than what we put out there on a screen, on our page, on our profile, right? And that is something that is just so important to me. Networking is really big, but I choose to network in person. It is more limited than social media because social media, you could have access to thousands and thousands of people all at once. But for me, I value deep connections. I value looking at people in the eyes. I value different things, and I do believe not being on social media may hinder me in some ways, especially being a business owner. But something I really would like to encourage people with is when we make big decisions, when we make decisions for our lives, we have to incorporate more than one factor in order to make a balanced, thoughtful, and wise decision. So what do I mean by that? First of all, the reason I use the words balanced decision making is because most of our decisions are not just good or just bad, right? There may be a lot of negatives to social media, but there's a lot of good too. Ultimately, we have to look at the outcome we want if we want to make balanced decisions. And this is just what was best for me. I do not regret it at all. There are times here and there that I'm just like, should I get on it? It's good for networking. But overall, it is literally the best decision. I would really recommend people to try to get off of social media, do a social media cleanse for at least 6 months, or maybe start with 1 month. Okay, 6 months or 1 month may sound impossible or just crazy, but I have good news. While I was editing this video, I saw that a study conducted by the University of Bath in the UK found that just 1 week off of social media led to significant improvements in well-being, depression, and anxiety. I will leave the link of this study in the description box. If you do not have the right mindset, it is really hard to have that true cleanse, because a lot of times I find people are thinking about it constantly, or people will log onto their social media during their break. And that's not truly getting off. Like, you have to truly get off. Don't go onto your fake page. Don't go onto your business page. Like, you have to truly get off to have a true social media cleanse, and I would highly recommend it. When you do something like that, you are able to really live your own life. It really limits the amount of toxic things you hear and see on a regular basis. In conclusion, I am so happy and really proud of myself for being able to be off of social media for 4 years. So maybe you could develop this self-discipline to try it for yourself. And remember, self-discipline is self-love. Bye. Life after social media is what you think it is. Peaceful.